Hey Method 3 partners, this is Mira here. I've been thinking about all of you and missing you, and I wanted to make a little offering, especially with what all's going on. I wanted to teach you how to release some stress and tension out of your neck. So I'll show you the tools you might need to help relax your neck and ease your nervous system. Okay, so you're going to need a pair of some sort of balls. And I really love using these therapy balls. They have a little bit of give. I have them in different sizes, but obviously not everyone has them on hand. So you might have some tennis balls available, and you can take a couple of them and put them into a sock and tie it tightly so they fit snugly against each other. As you can see, the different balls have different size dimensions. So you are going to need to experiment with your body and whatever size tool you're using to figure out what sort of base you want. With my regular size therapy balls, I use a yoga block, but sometimes I don't have a yoga block, and so a good thick cookbook can work, or a couple of books stacked up. If you have a pair of treatment balls that are a bit larger, then you might want something that is a little lower in dimension. I'll show you what to do. The first thing to keep in mind is contraindications. This may not be appropriate for you if you have a neck injury, or if you have stenosis or some other spinal condition around your neck. My suggestion is to gather your props nearby and then lay down on the ground. We're looking to find a height of block or book and toted therapy balls that will give you just a little bit of traction on your neck. You are going to lay down on the ground first with nothing under you. Use your hand to lift your head up so you're not straining the front of your neck. Use your other hand to place your props beneath you, like so. So I lay down. I take my therapy block. I use a hand to lift my head up so my head stays relaxed. Slide the block all the way down under. Take the therapy balls, again lift my head up, and place the two therapy balls down low. And then I let my head hang. Okay. I recommend that you watch this video so that you know and understand what to do, and then go through the steps on your own, not needing to watch. The most important thing is to listen to your inner intuition and what feels right. If you put the balls in place and it doesn't feel good, then it's not in a good place, and rearrange it and find a better height that works for you. Lower, higher. We start by breathing and relaxing. Slow, deep belly breaths. Allowing the gentle traction to work on our neck. Then everything is very slow and gentle. Some nods, just moving my nose up and down a small range, nodding up and down. Then I begin to turn my head side to side. Now, if you have tennis balls in a sock, you might need to use your fingertips to support the balls and keep them in their place. Here we go. I'm slowly turning my head side to side, getting into the muscle tissues of the neck. And I can feel it's tender. There's some tension there. So I breathe deeply. I relax my jaw. And I move slowly side to side. Once I feel like those areas of my neck have acclimated, I go off to one side. I balance on the therapy ball on that side of my neck, and I find a gentle nod yes. Again, very small range of motion, and a gentle nod no. Alternating between yes and no a few times, and then creating a very small circle in the air in front of me with my nose, in one direction, in the other direction. Then I return to center. And repeat on the second side, coming out, balancing, slow nod yes, very small movement, slow nod no, repeating that, and then creating a small circle with the tip of my nose in one direction and the other. So you can repeat that sequence again on each side at this zone of your neck. I have the 2 therapy balls placed down low. And then when you're ready, again, head lifting always happens with one of your hands. I'm going to lift my head, and I'm going to relocate those 2 therapy balls up just a smidge, now just below where my skull ends, so the very top of my neck. Settling down again, holding the therapy balls in place with my fingertips if needed, if they're sliding around, and repeating that same sequence, gently turning side to side, nice and slowly. Take your time, breathe deeply. You can do that for a good handful of breaths. And then when you're ready, repeating this next part of the sequence, tipping out to one side, nice and slow, nod yes. It's a small, subtle nod. Nod no. Yes and no. Circle the tip of your nose one way and the other. Take a nice deep breath. Come back through center. And repeating again that sequence on the second side. Tipping off to the side. Nodding yes. Nodding no. Again, yes. And no. Circling. Switch direction. Come on back to center. You can do a little nod right in center if you'd like. You can hang out here and let there be a little bit of traction. And when you're ready, you don't sit up, you use your hands, you support your head, you lift your head with your hands, remove one prop. Again, lift the head with the hands, remove the other prop. Set your head down and take a few deep breaths. When you're ready to get up, again, we don't want to undo all this relaxation work we just created. So you will roll to the side. And use your arms to help support yourself back up to a seated position. Okay, feel free to contact me if you have any questions. I hope you will take a few minutes to give yourself the gift of a relaxed neck and release a little bit of the tension that might be accumulated in there. I hope you're all well and safe, and I miss you all dearly. Thank you.